I'm picturing. Oh, nice. Oh, I was gonna say yeah. I'm picturing, and I was almost right. The I don't know if you ever played or know about in Mario Kart DS. You could make your own like profile picture, but it was just like
Yeah.
a, I don't know what, like 16 by 16 grid of
Okay.
pixels
Yeah.
that you could color. So a lot of people drew dicks and stuff. Like obviously, but I guess Nintendo, it was early enough internet days to where Nintendo didn't think about that or didn't care. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um, it was definitely early enough to where nobody was. I mean, I guess Nintendo still doesn't like just make you buy profile pictures. The idea of making custom ones is like, well, you're just taking a lot of money off the table now. Like this game wouldn't do that. They're like, well, we can just make people buy them.
True. Do they really do that?
No, but it's like, for instance, like when you buy certain like packs for a hero, like if you get a certain skin, that's like the only way to get certain banners. Um, and yeah, generally, like a game isn't going to allow people to make custom banners because
Which hero do you think you want to be
could.
Odd.
today?
Because
Someone's
Black
gonna
Ops
guard the
2.
galaxy. Might as well be me.
Actually, I don't know much about Black Ops 2. What happened in Black Ops 2?
Oh, it was so bad. You could like make your own emblems,
Oh, really?
and they would just be so fucking racist.
That
Who
feels
am I gonna
late
banish from this match?
for doing that. When did Black Ops 2 come out? Maybe it wasn't that late. Maybe the shit wasn't as like monetized back then. Black Ops.
Do a group ban. We'll do a Spider-Man ban first, sure. Everyone bans Spider-Man first, though.
Black Ops 2 was
It's usually like,
2012?
yeah.
No way.
Huh.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. And that was just way too early. Yeah. Yeah, I think the reason isn't like, you know, most of the companies, they don't actually care a whole lot about the racist shit.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
But I mean, especially COD, that's like their player base. But they care about like, oh, that's just money off the table then. That like you could just.
Nah, y'all scared of Groot? Why?
Do you play Groot?
Man,
Wait,
bro,
what do
I
you
can
want to
play
ban?
anything, bro.
You'll need a top-notch
Why do
team
you
to
say
win
so?
this one.
I can play anything proceeds to lock in 30 DPS. No.
I'm just saying, I'll carry though. Like, if I play BP, we'll win for sure.
If we
Heard.
if I play Starlord, we win for sure. But I'm going Mag.
Alright, go Starlord. You wanna go Starlord? I can play anything, I told you, but don't worry about it.
Sure.
Someone's gotta guard the galaxy. Might as
You
well
gotta-
be me.
That's my goat.
Round one,
Okay.
It's time to do the right thing. Just
It's a little
gotta
tough on
figure out what
offense
that
on
is.
You cannot save Yggdrasil, nor can you save yourselves.
But a Hawkeye might just win the game anyway. Just having one at this rank.
Yeah, it depends.
before you attack. Get
Yeah. I
ready.
mean, honestly, I'm like, dude, you really gotta choke. I feel like
Let
that
me
character
know
is so
who be
incredibly
doing
easy to
what,
play.
and I can CC them, you feel me?
Let's get out of here.
But we're
You're-
we're supposed to save the world.
Fine. We'll save the world.
The battle starts in
They have a
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Holy, oh, it's this guy again, bro. Yeah, this guy might be cheating, bro. Just like,
Oh, did you see that? You're welcome.
I got both the DPSs looking at me.
See? I'm blocking.
Nice. You got a pick?
Just what the doctor ordered.
What about this guy?
I took care of that spider nest. You owe me. Oh, sweet moves, right? Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, sweet moves, right?
I thought I had. Nope. I was too way too far. And I want to sub our back. Blah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Hawkeye's cheating, but okay.
These robotic pests.
Maybe he can just aim. Hawkeye one.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Nice.
Or a dagger.
I died for it. Not worth.
Can't keep me down for long.
On attack side, it might be because
I guess we are right by spawn.
yeah, exactly.
Disappear!
All these fighters can't be good.
Rocket's terrible.
Here comes trouble! We need to get these beasts
Keep in there, but I think we're pushing the point. It's fine. I've died 3 times. Not good.
Only 60 seconds left.
That's what the doctor ordered. All these fighters can't
Get
be
that
good.
vehicle moving again!
Oh my god.
That's the stuff.
Down to 30 seconds.
Oh, our Hawkeye cannot aim. He's missing the stationary spider chamber. Wow, it's not good.
This is real firepower.
Final 10 seconds! Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Shields up.
That'll teach you.
Get melted, dude.
Yeah. He's dead
You know
all
what it
times.
is? The current score
Yep.
is 0.
Damn.
Fucking
0.
6 deaths
Yeah,
is
don't worry
crazy.
about it. This Hawkeye's cheating. I'm pretty sure so. It's all
That
good.
is 100% not cheating.
Someone's gonna guard the galaxy.
Not close.
Might as well be me.
The right
I don't
heroes can
care.
make all the difference.
I don't think that. Rocco's not even good. I've like
Trust the widow pick. Trust the widow pick.
You want to play mag with me?
Yeah.
Might help us hold it better.
Be wary.
Yeah, I mean,
No
it's
timeline
toast.
exists.
Actually.
We can no longer hide from the dangers that lie beyond our shores.
I mean,
Maybe
It
he's
could work.
cracked. Maybe he'll pick the Hawkeye. Maybe he'll pick the Hawkeye every
no,
round.
no, I
and-
mean it's
He'll be
so
coming in
the
30 seconds.
the Johnny
Stay
is
strong.
not a problem to kill. Their healers straight up aren't healing him. Like I got
Let us
such
show
easy
these
kills on him.
so-called heroes what mutant kind is truly capable of.
We've done this
not
dance
really
so many
that.
times.
Getting rid of the
It's
Johnny's actually
exhausting.
big.
I suppose you'd rather just
I'm
buy
guessing
a victory.
everyone just
Emma?
ran into the Johnny Fire. Johnny's like
Battle
a
starts in
at low
5,
ranks, 0
4,
range just wins the game.
3,
Once
2.
the enemies just
Oh,
run into
no.
the fire and die.
You need to stop that vehicle.
Not the
in its
you're
tracks.
cheating XD.
Much better. Witness true power.
I'll patch you up.
Your attacks are futile.
Watching this magic. I've got to learn how to find different targets.
Any low?
The healers are so bad. He's so bad. It's like not even close.
You just ulted to stop that? That's crazy.
You shall not be harmed.
Yeah, that's GG.
Us against the world.
Double kill.
That is
Is
GG.
a mutant's greatest gift.
Might actually not be.
Enjoy the amplifier.
Mind the exploding plasma.
Team player, that's me.
Their ults though. I think it's still
How quaint.
I won't turn down extra protection. Bogies, here they come.
Miniature metal spider. Your attacks are futile.
Behold! That child here!
Don't mind me.
I got hit a shot with him, please.
No way, this fucking forest carrying.
Final score,
So that one,
2,
the push
1.
was from you overextended and got picked.
Yeah,
And that lost the game. But that's alright. That's how we learn.
I am aware. Dude, the penny was literally like 1 HP in there and there wasn't any healers.
I just leave her. What's she doing in there? She's not doing anything. Just let her be.
It's true.
Pick the weak ones. Pick the squishies. The tanks are bait. 'Cause they can. I mean, in her case, she could just press R. Or
What's our
wait, R Q.
Q?
Alt.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
She did just press Q. That's what lost me the fight, and then I got shot by the Hawkeye.
Yeah. But even if she didn't press Q, it's still possible that you could have just gotten hit by the Hawkeye anyway.
Yeah.
You're pretty extended for the penny.
I kind of thought we were up around that corner.
There were a couple
we were a
of
bit
squishies like
farther
off
back.
to the side because Penny was just chilling in that little room, right? She's not doing
Mhm.
anything in there. She has to come out to you. You are like by turning to like face that door, you're exposing yourself to their spawn, basically.
Yeah.
And so you can have
Which
like a
hero
ton
do
of
you
people
think
hitting
you wanna
you,
be
and you
today?
only hit her.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy. Might as well be me.
It's all good though.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
The Groot.
So at this rank, I'm like, I just don't really I feel like I don't know enough to know what the bans should be. I'm like, if they have a Spider-Man, it doesn't feel like nobody feels like a problem to me because all the players are so bad.
Yeah.
I think it's like been enough time since the season started to where like most of the people who were GM are no longer here.
Mm.
Although I do see some GM icons sometimes, so I guess some of them are still here. But I mean, there were bad players in GM too. That's
And
hilarious,
Black
man.
Widow.
Yeah.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Maybe they hit the 0-0 roulette. It's just one person was troll banning. Or maybe it's a one trade. They have the tracker thing. Why didn't you lock something before then?
Round one, go!
Okay, yeah, that works.
It's time to do the right thing. Just gotta
Just
figure out what that
hold
is.
mouse one on your teammates. That's all you gotta do. Spam your abilities if there's an enemy on you. Other than that. Oh,
30
block.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, spare me your heroic platitudes, brother.
I hate seeing a
If you
look.
will curb your sin
I do.
tongue.
With the Thor, it might be fine.
Someone's gotta guard the galaxy.
You could play Hela, yeah.
Fear me if you do not oppose me.
Might switch to Star-Lord later, we'll see. But Star-Lord's definitely better.
The
but
battle
not
starts
better.
in 5, 4, 3, 2.
The team up gets you like a res, right?
It's if I kill somebody, it'll res Thor and or Loki if they are.
Squirrel
tied.
girl.
I've ever done more depressing than that.
Star-Lord's pretty good. in Star Wars.
Oh, I'm fine, don't mind me.
Too. Oh, she's one. Squirrel's one. Oh, they have a Hela also.
Simpletons. Heal me, you simpletons. I am barely harmed. Find that soul. Here's this life.
Why are our healers dying?
Yeah, but
The Odinson.
Or are they dying first? There's no one back there.
okay, I'm switching to Star-Lord.
And they're getting picked by the Hela. See?
Thank you.
Am I invisible? Vortex field. Shields up.
Oh, gotcha.
Shot.
Shields up.
I'm back, baby.
Gonna die. Oh, nice.
Right? Much better.
Train for this.
Nice. Just barely participating there.
Well done.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Oh, sweet moves, right? I was looking for one of these. Oh, gotcha, enemy. Yay!
Double KO.
stands with you or whatever. So he did double ult.
This is
You're halfway there. Keep going.
We got trouble.
the Cosmos heals you.
You belong to me!
This vessel
Anyone willing to help? I'm ready to do some damage.
keep an eye here.
Almost there. Look for them
Jeff is a bad pick in the Magic. Because Magic can actually hit him.
Yeah.
Let's get moving before Noel figures out our plan.
The vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Oh, did you see that?
Disappear!
Supernova! Oh, sweet moves, right? This is real firepower! Rise, my friend! Just what the doctor ordered. Yeah, some help would be good.
That hits me?
Clearly you needed some help.
Oh, my game tried to crash, I swear. Just like stopped for a sec.
Do you play on like low settings?
Yep.
What the fuck?
So it's awesome. RTX 3090, 800,
Shh.
GPU.
Bad game.
It's the only one that crashes.
Marvy crashy. Go my Marvy crashy.
Way.
So close. This is your big chance.
Some help would be good. Oh, did you see that?
The current score is 3-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Someone's gotta guard the galaxy.
The right heroes could make
I'm
all
gonna
the
start
difference.
Hela again, and if I die, I'll
escapes
switch to Starlord again. Just because.
You don't have a Loki anymore.
Yeah, but it's mostly just like this part of the map feels kind of strong for Hela compared to.
Got you.
Yeah, Hela's good. I'm a lot better with Starlord. But this part of the map I think is pretty good for Hela.
If you do not oppose me.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Odinson, your realm is in peril.
I will preserve it. And then you and I will have our reckoning.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
But we shall restore the light to this
Stand back. There is no way. I'll show you. Some uninvited guests.
Cosmos heals you.
I'm taking damage. Get me some healing.
I like the cold. I'm hurt. Why would I
Thor's just on the point killing.
Ooh.
I see. I needed that more than I'll admit.
Got a Psylocke now on the right.
Sweet moves, right?
Be strong together.
Behind you.
Sweet moves, right?
Against the world. Here, everyone. Hell unleashed!
I am Odinson.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Are we really going to stop it here?
The god of thunder!
I think we shouldn't. Oh, well, okay.
No.
They were more alive when I started it. They just like got me dead. It's fine. I think we got this.
They're all dead, but okay.
No, I killed one.
Just what the doctor ordered.
We're gonna die.
60 seconds left.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Oh, did you see that?
Rise, my friends!
Moves, right?
Let them win.
Oh, thought you had me.
Final 10 seconds. Final score 3-2-0. Another epic victory.
Why was he flaming your ult? What are we,
I mean,
We
it was
talking
battle, but yeah,
Like-
it's, yeah.
it was fine.
Starlight ults can be very high value. Like it's definitely. I misread.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
I feel like banning healers is some of the most powerful things because I feel like a lot of healers can kind of only play one.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
One sec, I'm in a game. What's up? I'm working. Yeah, like if we have two healers, I feel like banning like Rocket and fucking Invis is good.
Rocket's a fair ban. I think. I feel like most healers can play several other healers because they're not too
Like different.
that different. Yeah. I mean, especially like it feels like any healer can play Rocket. A lot of them can play Cloak and Invis. Luna requires some aim, so it can go anyway, but and they're usually not just going to like it's so
The
dire to
right heroes
have
could make all the difference.
Someone's gotta guard the galaxy.
healers.
Might as well be me.
Yeah.
Go practice more Hella.
No one escapes hell.
Dude, does it not tell you here if you're on attacker or defender side? I feel like it just does.
It's prevent, so we're defending.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll start Hella then. I'm just starting Hella. You can, I'd say don't pick Loki like for the team up. I'm probably gonna pick Star Lord. I'm just starting.
Round
Every
one.
mortal is my subject. I rule all.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
You shine brighter than the stars back on Planet X, man.
That may very well be the coolest thing anyone has ever said.
I'm just glad you were
Of course I could, darling.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Fortnite.
1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Running Penny, BPs.
Won't run away anymore.
Enemies.
Yeah, Spidey.
MVP. It's Star Lord.
Heal me, you simpletons. Healing. Why would I need healing? Robotic
No, it wasn't a Spidey, it was a Spidey.
I'm taking damage.
Heals.
Some healing.
There's walls.
Oh, you're way up.
It was our Groot's walls.
Yeah. Yeah, that is tough.
Mantis is gonna rise up here.
Double KO.
Healers are not even. Drop Hella as soon as I die.
Mortals use these. Shall I? That's a little look better.
What are they? Take forever to walk around the high ground because they're just not playing the game, I guess.
There's two up here. Three.
Powering up.
Probably double up here.
It's an endless universe, but somehow I keep finding the worst parts. See that?
What is that Hella doing there? She was trying to spawn camp, but like, it's so hard.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Party spiders, your powers up!
We are undefeatable. I like the cold.
They Loki ulted and double Mantis ulted, right? What just happened?
I'm
Only 60 seconds left. My time to shine.
Tremble before Bast!
Can't keep me down for long.
definitely a Mantis ult while I was there. But if that's what happened, then ult, but it just got
You need to stop that vehicle.
Oh, did you see that?
Oh no, bro.
Let's try this again.
Very good.
That's what the doctor ordered.
Oh, what the fuck?
Sweet moves, right?
Better stop that vehicle! Take a look behind.
This man is crazy. Like just going to weird ass places.
It's party time!
I'm back, baby.
Fuck, I missed it.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Damn. It went up like a second after.
There's still a chance to stop them! I suck!
Oh, thought you had me.
We are undefeated! Hell unleashed!
Much better. I was looking for one of these. Oh, you were out of your league. Oh, thought you had me. Could use some love here. That's what the doctor ordered.
Holy shit.
I'll turn them into splinters for that. Oh, sweet moves, right?
Be strong together! I suck!
Monsters. Okay, why not? Oh, sweet moves, right?
We have a damaged Jeff. Fuck. One of our DPS is Jeff the Shark, bro. No. I don't understand why people do that. Like,
God, no! They can hit the beat.
Your powers are mine!
We are undefeatable! It's party time!
Stop. Low, one.
On me. There's two on you. Two
I don't know
on
who
you.
you are. I don't know your voice.
Only 60 seconds left.
Say the character you play. Oh, here. Steph?
Much better.
See them? Right there.
Yeah, it shows a little icon on the top left, so.
Yeah, I guess I could
My
stop
God.
aiming just to see who's talking, or you could just say.
Oh, it's not that hard to look to the top left for like 1 second.
Alright, I'm gonna have to mute you.
Oh, bro, knew I was right. Oh my god.
I don't think you are. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not that hard to look at the top left.
It's also not hard to just say who you are. You could say heal Groot instead of kill me.
Keep fighting until we have a winner. Hell unleashed!
I probably did. Yeah.
It's so funny that like you had to say that he knew, right? But it's like it's so obvious that what I'm saying is correct.
Yeah.
Like it's obvious he's being stubborn, but he's also a child, so I need to get him. He is incapable of seeing signs.
Stop them! Better stop that vehicle!
Big
Zero.
right there.
2, 2.
I kicked him off.
Time to switch
Nice.
things up, including which side you're on.
Feels so good to like deny point with Emma when they're like trying to touch.
Might as well be
Yeah.
me.
You like grab them outside point and kick them far away. It's like, oh.
Or all pulling him off would be really funny too.
Yeah. Her ult is probably my least favorite part of her kit. It just
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
feel very good.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It doesn't feel like it. It's not like a
No,
It's like
but which is fine because the rest of her kit is very strong.
Yeah, yeah. I also like Nag. I feel the same way. Because ult's like, it's great if they have a Star
30
Lord.
seconds before you attack.
It's a good like defensive ult, I think.
Yeah, against some stuff, but against some things it doesn't really do a lot.
Are you a
I feel, or at least it feels that
What
way.
can you do?
You could also just like one tap a healer with it though, right?
I'll let you show me.
It can, but if they don't have like a, it can be pretty wonky to throw. And
Yeah.
also, I think it can be good for
The
is
battle
like
starts in 5,
they don't
4,
get healed
3,
while
2.
you know
one.
because you're eating.
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
All you need to
projectiles.
do is capture the mission area. Got it?
But that requires coordination because your teammates gotta be
I
like
swear
shooting
it's
them as well.
There will be.
How if that happens? How the fuck did they kill two of us already? Both our healers are down.
No healers, pull back.
Yeah, low-key killed our back line.
Yeah, our group is so good at looking in the top left. Didn't notice that our healers were down and just ran in and died.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see, but
Oh, did you see that?
it's so easy to watch the top left, and yet. It's also like, I played, it is so much easier to watch the top left than it is like Star
Can't
Wars.
keep me down for long.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, well, yeah, when you play a character whose fire rate is like once a second.
I thought everyone switched sides and didn't tell me. Both the healers dipped to go the other way. Didn't say anything.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know that? Healers.
Let's try this again.
Way. Last Hawkeye game. Hawkeye games are also stuff.
This again.
And that thing.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
No.
Oh. The big stun on you. I saw that.
Yeah. I got it one, but
You know, some help
team
would be
man
good.
can't do it.
Okay, we're gonna have ults. Let's go.
Never miss. Did you see that?
Only 60 seconds left. It's fire time! The light force is
That's the stuff.
Block me, she got me back. Ugh.
down to 30 seconds.
Can't keep me down for long. this or not.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Did you see that?
Dilemma.
Your powers are mine!
We are.
Is it? Wait. Did he
Yeah.
Jeff the shark?
No, that enemy. Use the might have been straight up better than this card.
Sacred carving of Bast must reach the channel.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Standing behind. Oh, shoot.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Found a spider nest.
Start. Helpful that he let us stagger that like that.
What up?
What up?
That's
Some Marvy Rivey?
it. In your way.
Rivey, but y'all get to game it.
It's spider time! We are undefeatable!
At all. I just waited till they used all their shit, and I'm like, this Star
GG.
Level's gonna kill everyone.
Yeah.
It did.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Gotta avoid
I can play one more.
Okay, yeah, one.
Then I gotta get ready for work.
Do you know who was the group? Was it?
It was Rumu. If you scroll over the picture in the scoreboard, you can see what they played.
Yeah. Oh, that's huge. That's so useful.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's- Wax is playing Oblivion. Sick.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Someone's got to guard the galaxy. Might as well be me.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Not
I would
pretty
ban
good
Torch.
ban, Yeah. Yeah, I feel like good bans at this rank are the ones that like our teammates just kind of throw by them having it. Which, well, not
Yeah.
necessarily, because like that would apply to Squirrel as well, but I don't think I want to ban Squirrel. I'm like, she's not. She's too. I take out. So I can carry with Star-Lord, but if you want Star-Lord, you can have it.
I'm definitely better than you. Like, not to be a dickhead, but yeah.
Is it your second account?
Yeah, it's just an alt I mess around on.
Yeah, sure. You can run it then.
You'll need a top-notch team to
I'm
win this.
definitely
Well, that's
better
way too
than
many
you.
things now.
No time left.
No
Oh
one
yeah, I can
escapes
put
hell.
whatever. I can run Hella.
Are you actually good on other things though?
Yeah. I got a decent Hella. I'm definitely better with Star-Lord, but I can run Hella. It's
I don't know, I'll just do it. I don't want to lose.
Oh, sure.
I'll just go.
Someone's got to guard the galaxy.
I don't want to lose on my alt account that I fuck around on.
Yeah, I know. Sure you don't want Star-Lord?
No, that's fine.
Round one. Go!
This dude is about to go
Actually,
like
hero?
6 and
Who's
11.
that
Of
real?
my life.
No. Okay, I'm just gonna play Squirrel
Someone's
Go.
got to guard the galaxy.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It's funny.
What's your main then, Buster?
On many worlds, Peter.
Have one at Eternity, and all the rest of my other alts are Celeste. They were Celeste 1 and 2 and 3.
All my other alt. Dude, it's just not true at all.
Everything.
Asgard.
No, I mean.
Sick.
The battle starts in 5,
Asgard.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
0.
Yeah, Ruth Namor. And all. So,
So cold.
solid 1. Solid 1 HP. Right. Solid 1. Support in the back. Support. Namor 1.
Maybe, we'll see.
I mean, like,
Possible.
Mouse 1 is a girl. It's not. The callouts are good though. I mean, but even just using it, like, is the enemy team.
The
is
celestial moment.
into us. Yeah, to use the mic.
But at least it was one with a hammer.
Frog to us.
Ruth,
My friends are here!
solid 1.
What world is that one?
You're halfway there. Keep going!
I guess sometimes I just say one.
Great.
Sure, just smack every problem.
Solid 1.
Almost there. Don't trip
Namor 1.
Sorry about your squeeze, Namor.
Aux done.
Vehicle reached the checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Aux done.
Keep an eye on this one.
Cloak and Dagger 1. Cloak and Dagger still.
Keep an eye on this one.
Aux 1.
Oh, it's never nice seeing a tree fall.
Solid 1. Ah, damn. Fucking stunned them, but.
He really did just throw a Squirrel Girl stun into midair at the Star-Lord. He might not be lying. Kill Emma.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Oh, sweet moves, right?
Get that vehicle moving again!
Oh. Piece of shit.
The current score is 3-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Someone's gotta guard the galaxy. Might as well be me.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Was Thor dying?
Yeah, how the fuck does Thor have 4 dabs against 16? Just holding W. Like, a lot of characters are very, like really bad players can just win game. Like, the game is, like, not necessarily great at telling you when you're doing well, because it tries to make you feel like you're doing well so hard, you know? So, like, a lot of people will just hold W and let mouse or whatever, and they'll, you know, get a million kills, but, like, won't realize that it's because, like, their team is
Carrying them with heals.
yeah, carrying them with heals, or like distracting the people who could stop it, or whatever. Like, a lot of what I do with Star-Lord is very, like, you wouldn't notice the effects of it, because it's like their backline is like not, you know, you're just like, oh, I got a kill, but it's like, well, that person wasn't getting healed, and that's because their backline was like focused on me, even if I don't kill them.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Here they come!
As long as I'm worthy, I will raise Mjolnir in defense of what is right.
Oh, one.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Could use some love here.
I'm
Support one of the
It seems to me at least his best.
Oh, root step.
Kill Emma.
Yeah.
Enemy assistance.
Overextended stun.
Did you see that?
Emma one.
So far away.
We do. We have boost
Or,
portals. Yeah.
They do.
One side of one.
Oak dead. Root dead. MO1.
Let's try this again.
Got them a lot.
Keep an eye on this.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
Against the world.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Oh, sweet moves, right?
Starload's one top right. He's up.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Only 60 seconds left. Keep an eye on this one. Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
He's one. You did him.
I am Asgard's might.
Kill him up.
30 seconds. Disappear. Keep an eye on this one. The final 10 seconds.
For one of these.
Oh.
Keep fighting until they're clear. Double kill.
Well done.
Final score 3-2-0. Another epic victory. Take one.
You actually want to look at this person's account really fast to see. just like what
Can you
they're
do that?
doing. I think so. Click view career. Statistics. Okay, they have, yeah, okay, it's definitely a Smurf, because they only have 39 minutes on Squirrel. 40, yeah, they're... Oh wait, that's for the season. All seasons, yeah, they just haven't played very much on this account. Cool. Sometimes you just get a Smurf. Do well. That Thor wants to friend me. That Thor was terrible.
I know.
Alright. Good game.
This is bizarre looking at their fucking account history.
Is it? Okay.
What do like losses look like for them?
You can see like, oh yeah, I wasn't even looking at I was just looking at their stats to see like the hours played, but if you go to history, yeah, you can see they MVP or SVP like a very high percentage. of
Every
games.
game.
Yeah. They were, they like D-rank? Oh wait, oh maybe it's some dates. Oh, weird. Yeah, okay. They played March 7th on this account, and then they didn't play again until April 28th. So, yeah. Clear
Why would
account
they?
there.
Why would people do that, dude? I don't understand the point of making like 8 billion accounts.
You just, I mean, yeah. I think some people are like, they either have some for like messing around with certain characters or with certain friends, or
Mhm.
you got like multiple friend groups who play. Lord. Like I kind of learned how to play Star Lord on my second account. And
Yeah.
that was, I mean, it's hard to tell. Like it feels like it was effective, which is all it takes for people to do it. But you know, would I have been just as or more effective if I just started playing Star Lord on main? Maybe.
Mhm.
Couldn't tell. One other thing I was gonna say about the game with regards to like feedback and stuff is, it's very good or bad at, depending on your perspective, like feeling like you are killing someone. So like, even if you're, you know, just if you're playing any character and you're not doing a ton of damage to someone, if Hela then shoots them and basically kills them for you, it just makes it feel like you did it.
Yeah.
The game's very like, you are involved in this kill. There's a lot of like effects and shit that make it feel like, oh damn, I'm going crazy. But a lot of times it's just focus firing, which is something I gotta get better at too. I just gotta like notice
Yeah.
who are my teammates shooting, and I should contribute to that. Other than tanks, that's easy, but oh, fun stuff though.
Did I tell you guys about what's going on with my union?
No.
So basically, like, our Starbucks union had already like codified like a bunch of stuff, but one of them was like a store-wide dress code, right? So for all union stores, the dress code is the same, and it was basically just what the Starbucks dress code was, right? Like it was
Okay.
like 2 months ago, it was basically that Starbucks dress code with like, I think a change to like maybe one more facial piercing is allowed. I don't know. But then Starbucks did a whole thing where they like mandated a brand new dress code that came out like yesterday and gets implemented in like a week. We had a big store meeting about it. And our boss was basically like, all right, just so you guys know, if you don't do the new dress code, like there's going to be repercussions. And our union rep was like, wait a minute, that's illegal. We have a codified, like legally binding dress code that we follow that's for our store because we're unionized. And the manager was like, I'm not saying you don't. I'm just saying that like I will be writing you up if you're out of dress code. So now my whole store is like, whoa. What the fuck do we do? Yeah, because it's like I don't really care about the dress code changing that much, right? Like I'm like, whatever, they want us to wear black shirts, that's fine. But it's also like violating the legally binding union contract. Like, do you fight over this or do you like cede ground? Like I don't know, you know?
Yeah, it's less about like what you have to do and more about like the principle and what is
And the fact
implied
that they're just
if
like
you do.
ignoring the law. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I guess what is the effect on you as an individual if, you know, even if, you know, in the best case, let's say you just win, let's say you do fight over it and win, do they have to like, I don't know, is there a consequence to them for that? For having like tried to write you up, or for having to like,
no, Starbucks has basically been like union busting for like the last 2 decades, and no one. There are zero checks and balances on that. But I do think it's like one of those things where like if all the union stores start doing it, we kind of have to. Because it's like some unions not helping like weakens the overall. But it's also like they're consciously doing it. Like they know this is illegal, you know what I mean? But like basically all they've done is instead of there is a thing in the new dress code that says like union stores may have exceptions to this rule, but they've clearly like had people talk to our store manager to be like, you're gonna have to enforce this. And she keeps being like, well, the new dress code is in compliance with the unions. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not how that works. So
So, do you anticipate other union stores just like not fighting back and adopting the dress code.
So a lot of people are talking about right now, like some form of non-compliance, like just not doing it. You know what I mean? Like just ignoring the new dress code, and if they want to make a fight about it, they can take it to the union. I think is sort of the idea. But also, like realistically, that's more of like the partner just gets like the individual barista is just going to get written up, and it's not a legally protected action, whereas like striking is a legally protected action, non-compliance isn't. So it's complicated, yeah. But I'm like, I don't feel like it's something worth striking over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, at what point does that just give Starbucks the go-ahead to completely ignore all union stuff? You know what I mean? Like, at what point are you just like ceding too much ground
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
allowing
so it's
them to like
basically like
walk all over your union?
for someone to, you know, go in not wearing a black shirt,
Yeah.
they might get written up individually, which, you know, is like,
Or even a Starbucks shirt. Like if you go in wearing a Starbucks shirt that you bought from the Starbucks company that they were selling up until a week ago,
Right.
yeah.
those aren't allowed anymore, which is crazy that they were still doing sales on t-shirts knowing they were going to ban them a week later, which is like super fucked up. I saw a bunch of people on Reddit like,
Oh,
I've
like
spent
selling.
$200.
Yeah, like the internal, like these are Starbucks
Yeah,
shirts
like selling
for
them
working.
to partners. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Up until they banned it. They're still selling some, I think. Like, I think they're still selling some that are not allowed. They might have updated it by now, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems tough. Like, well, especially, you know, in these trying times where there's so much like economic uncertainty, it's like, well, actually I need money.
yeah.
So I need my job. So like probably people would just wear the black shirt, you know what I mean? Like I would kind of expect the majority of people, even if they're in a union, to just wear a black shirt, right?
You would think, yeah.
Which does kind of suck. I mean, just like the vibe of like they know they can get away with it, so they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's also just like a huge mark on our store manager who like everyone already hated, but now they're like, damn, you're willing to like work with the corporation to like fuck over the union. Like, all right. I think it's gonna be kind of more so
Is
the last
store
straw for
manager
her.
not in the union, I guess.
No, she is in the union. Like she's a union worker.
Whoa.
But she's just willing to.
Right.
She was basically hired from a different. She was not a Starbucks person. She was someone else. She was like a corporate person for like Fred Meyer or Kroger before.
Okay.
And they hired her like a year and a half ago to come work at this store. And yeah, I mean, she's basically they found someone willing to. So like she was talking about, she's like, yeah, I love striking. You know, at my old job, all the employees struck and we had to work without them for 9 months. And I was like, oh, you're like a scab. Like,
yeah.
He's like, oh, she was like, yeah, it's so good they struck and like got what they fought for. I was like, you kept working, bro. You didn't strike. You're evil. So I think that's like that made me think like, oh, that's probably why they hired her, is because she's willing to cross a picket line and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know though. We'll see. My other thing is like all my clothes already are black. So like everything I was wearing before already fit the updated dress code because I just only wear black clothes.
You'd have to go out of your way
So
to.
I'd have to like go out of my way to like.
Yeah.
I'd have to go buy new clothes.
Yeah.
To not fit the dress code.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I mean, there's like I feel like there could maybe be like good managers out there who like see this and they're like, all right, yo, I'm gonna be honest. Wearing a black shirt isn't that big of a deal. Like even someone who's really down with the cause, be like, this is fucked, but also like, there is kind of the vibe of like, I want to like yell and get angry when it's something that is worth yelling and get angry over, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what's the personal sacrifice you're making?
Yeah.
Well, I do think a lot of people here are like minimum wage employees that can't probably afford,
Yeah.
you know, too
Yep.
many things. And
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
these
yeah,
people,
yeah.
like a lot of my coworkers do have, like, I'd say the majority of them wear Starbucks partner shirts that they bought from the company to work that they cannot wear anymore. So I think that's what a lot of people are mad about, is that they
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
sold
that
this
actually
and then
is,
banned them.
to me, seems very worth, you know, kind of yelling about. It's like, all right, well, like, provide me with the black shirt. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually really kind of crazy that.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other stuff too. There's a whole lot of things in the dress code. They banned like piercing retainers, so if you have piercings,
No way.
you can't just put like a little clear plastic retainer in them at work.
That's crazy.
Which is like, I don't know, like I get it, but it's also like, dog, it's a barista. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like this is
How many face piercings are you allowed to have?
one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Not I guess not including ears. But
No, I wear a face mask every day at work. Like I wear a little blue COVID mask every day because I can't have face piercings.
yeah.
They also hate masks, and they're trying to like, they're doing like a push to get rid of like allowing people to wear masks at work, which is
interesting. That
I just
seems
don't
crazy.
see any reason for like, well, people want to see your smile. Like, man, fuck off.
No.
Like,
Well, I see the reason for it. I think the reason is like, this was a hugely politicized issue, and it'll
yeah, it's the real issue. It's the
result
real reason.
in certain people not wanting to come into the store, or having a worse time when they're in the store.
Yeah.
And having an association that like Starbucks is where the people with blue hair and pronouns go and work, and they're masked up and yada yada yada, right? So I think like, I mean, ultimately the reason, which I totally understand on Starbucks' behalf, is we are a company whose goal is to maximize profits. That's the reason. And a bunch of people are like, I don't want these pronouns masked up serving me a coffee. That's crazy, right? But those are the people. I'd be
It's
surprised
true.
though in Bellingham though. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, I mean, maybe it's just like it's a huge corporation that just puts big rules on the whole corporation, but I would imagine there to be a bit more granularity. Like if I were running Starbucks and my goal was to maximize profits, you'd think it'd be like, all right, well, if you're in Dallas, yeah, we're gonna be pretty against the whole wearing a mask at work thing, because it increases the likelihood of someone fucking yelling in the store or whatever, right?
But I'm
If you're in
literally just
Bellingham,
wearing a
whatever.
mask to hide my nose piercings.
I know, that's the shitty thing, yeah. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to be a Starbucks barista. I have to get rid of a piercing.
Yeah.
That sucks.
They got rid of like face tattoos too, which includes like ears.
Oh wow.
So we have like a coworker who just has like a little rose on her ear, and she was like, "Well, what am I expected to like do here?" And the boss
Yeah.
just kind of shrugged and was like, "I don't know, but you can't come into work with it." And she's like, "What?"
Yeah.
I guess makeup on your ear every day. That sucks.
I get like it doesn't even cover it though. Like concealer doesn't work that well.
Big
It'd have to be like a
Band-Aid.
Band-Aid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, does that really look better for like?
I know, yeah.
Does Band-Aid every day? What I think is happening is they're trying to get as many people to quit as possible. They also did a bunch of stuff, so they
Yeah.
were forced to write like a personalized message on every single cup.
Yeah.
And they also just increased the number of time they're expected to get drinks out. So we're supposed to get them out faster and also write on every single cup. And then they like went through and like banned a bunch of things were allowed to write on cups. So like previously people would draw, like I would just do a little bunny. Just like the top half of a heart with 2 eyes and a smiley face. That was what I did on every cup. And they banned animals. So you can't draw animals on cups anymore.
What?
Yeah.
Why would they ban animals?
It's
would
there's
love
so
to.
much weird shit.
Yeah, I assume it's
Yeah, I
stealth
mean, I'm like,
layoffs.
dude, I would love to have the opportunity to like ask why for some of these things. Like, I get the mask thing. You know, I feel like there's so many things where I'm like, I see the reasoning for them doing this.
Well, ask why, like from a PR person or like a person on the inside.
A person on the inside.
The inside, I suspect it's like the real answer is probably stealth layoffs.
Yeah,
The real answer is what?
Probably stealth layoffs.
Oh, I see.
It's, you have to
they're
come
trying to
work.
make the work experience like miserable.
Yeah, I
It's-
see. I
it's-
see.
Because they don't
it's
want to
return to
fire
office, yeah.
60,000 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
that's
how
what
do
it
you
sounds like.
justify? How does the PR person?
Yeah, the PR thing. Yeah, that's a different problem. But yeah.
I mean,
probably
maybe
come
it's
up with
just, well,
some
we've
bullshit reason.
we've found that animals are just. That,
They
I
said-
feel like there's a better way to connect with people than with animals, or you know.
They
it's
said
just-
there was a. They said there was a. They're like, well, some people get offended if the wrong animal's on their cup. Like we did have a
What?
person come up and go, I don't want a snake on my cup. I don't want a snake on my coffee in the morning. And it was like a snake with like a little birthday hat. Like,
I suspect, like similarly, like, you know, you could be like, oh, I mean, whether or not this is true, you can understand why somebody wouldn't want like a spider, a snake also, I could see. And then some of them might just have like connotations. So if you're drawing like, I don't know, I forget, donkey or elephant, those are like political
Yeah.
parties, stuff like
I don't
that.
think anyone's doing that. Like, I'm.
That doesn't matter. It's you know,
Yeah.
what's the PR answer? It doesn't matter what people are doing. It matters what you can
Yeah.
like realistically try to sell. Which
Yeah,
plausible
yeah.
deniability you have if it's from
Yeah,
a PR
because the actual
perspective.
answer is probably like just
Yeah,
stealth
it's just
layoffs.
stealth layoffs. Yeah.
What's IS? Is just getting people to quit.
What's what?
Stealth layoffs?
Oh, stealth playoffs is what you said. I think.
Oh,
you
yeah,
said.
yeah.
Yeah,
Stealth.
stealth
Yeah,
layoffs.
basically.
Yeah, in
Um,
tech, there's a lot of like return to office is largely stealth layoffs, I think.
Yeah.
What is it? Return to office?
Yeah, because
Like a few months ago, Amazon was like, yeah, like we had COVID where everyone was work from home. Then it was a hybrid work where like people would have to come in 2 days a week or 3 days a week. And then it's like in January they were like, we need everybody to come in 5 days a week. Come into the
Why?
office
Just
and work.
because
It's
it'll
stealth
get a
layoffs.
bunch of people to quit. Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think
So-
Google recently did an increase from 2 to 3 days a week. I think I saw that on like an economics or a stocks subreddit, which is
Is
it's
there any
interesting because
re-
it's what's that?
Sorry, go.
Oh,
Go,
I
you
was
go.
just gonna say like this is I'm seeing it on a stock subreddit. So from the investor perspective, many people already see this kind of thing as a stealth layoffs thing, and that impacts the stock.
Is there any like justifiable reason? Like, do you think people work better in office?
No, or I mean like that's what
Okay.
they say, but I don't think that's
Right.
true.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty
I
pretty
like-
demonstrably untrue. I think a lot of people are very productive out of office, and like on balance, you are just going to get better workers. Like if you have the perk of working from home, you're going to get better software engineers, and that's going to dwarf
Right.
whatever productivity you think you're going to gain by people going to physical offices.
Yeah.
They also might be some sort of tax reason regarding like them having the offices downtown, and they might have some sort of like I don't know, subsidy or something based on
Yeah, I
usage.
think that's a thing as well. I think like, I mean, it probably varies a lot from city to city, but basically the office real estate is like hugely impactful to many. Like, I mean, it's just a huge whole market, office real estate, and like
But
the
wouldn't
value
they-
since COVID has like deeply plummeted. And
Wouldn't they still get the tax layoffs even if no one's like working in it, or maybe not?
I
Is what
think
you're
yeah,
saying?
Kurt was saying it maybe is.
I think some of
a-
it is
like-
contingent on usage.
Yeah. And I think
see.
cities are kind of like, yo, like, hey, like all of these restaurants and shops opened up around these hubs in 2017, 18, 19, 20.
Oh, yeah.
And now no one's coming in, and we have an economy, and we have like a city with people with jobs who are getting fucked by people working from home, and
Yeah, so
et cetera, et
it's
cetera.
not even like a corrupt reason from the city. Like there's a justifiable
Yeah.
reason why you want a lot of foot traffic in your city.
Because all the businesses come in and promise like we're gonna bring all this to your city, and there's
Yeah,
no
or just like,
one
you
at the
know,
office.
yeah, yeah, just like commerce in general is kind of it demands that people are buying and selling shit.
All the people work in Arkansas. None of them are even
Yeah,
employees in the city.
yeah.
That's nuts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with my thing. I'm gonna stand by whatever my coworkers do, but
Yeah, it
I,
seems like I feel like maybe a lot of the reasons for doing just stuff. Hey, no animals. Also, you have to wear black. It's like I think maybe yeah, it is kind of just they want to make working there a little worse, so people just leave and attrit.
yeah. It's also there was some like internal statements about like wanting to appeal to a more conservative audience, and yeah, there was that. There was because we had this whole third place thing where like Starbucks is people's third place. People can come in and like get water and use the bathroom regardless.
Mhm.
And they got rid of that. So now people can't be
Oh,
in the
really?
store. Yeah, people can't. You can't just go into Starbucks and hang out. You'll get kicked out. Can't use the bathroom.
Oh.
Locks on all the doors. You can't get a free water anymore.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a big
Whoa,
Which
change.
is
that's a
like,
huge change. I feel like culturally,
yeah, it's weird.
going and working at I'm gonna go and work at Starbucks. I mean, I guess you could still probably buy a little bit, but maybe there's like it seems like there could maybe be limits on. All right, well, they need to spend at least $5 an hour or something like that. Like you need to
Yeah,
keep spending. You can't buy a coffee and then work there for 2 hours, or I don't know.
it's freaky. I don't know. And all my coworkers are like, "This is not the company I signed up to work for." And I'm like, "You thought the corporation was like
Mm.
doing all that because they're like nice and they like you?" Like,
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think Starbucks as a corporation has kind of had the same goal the whole time, which is
yeah,
to like kind of make a bunch of money. But it's a bummer that cuz I guess like a lot of the things they did, like people do view Starbucks as really successful for some reasons for some pretty base things, right? Like, oh, like you come work for us, we pay for your school. Like you come, you do all this,
yeah,
right? Like some like non-evil stuff. Um and I think a lot of those, but like the actual underlying intentions there are pretty clear. Like, wait a minute, if people view Starbucks as like a good place to come and hang out, then they have these good associations with it, and there's this
yeah,
like positive brand.
Yeah, it's branding, yeah.
It's branding, or oh, if people come and work for the lower employee attrition, like they get school through here. It's like people, it's like you're proud of working at like all this sort of stuff is like, even though it's like cool and based or whatever, I do think the underlying motivations are like, well, yeah, it's all like kind of maximize profits, and they're just kind of
Yeah,
doing it
make it a
this way
brand that people don't feel bad about buying stuff from as much.
Also, a lot of the benefits like don't work as well as they advertise. Like they say like we'll pay for your school, but I'm in the ASU program. What really happens is they have a partnership with ASU, and Starbucks will pay up to about $4,000 a year. So that's really all they do is about 4,000 a year, which is,
Yeah.
a very tiny portion of the school. It's just ASU writes off a bunch of your tuition and
Yeah.
just says, "Oh,
Oh, okay.
we'll just get rid of this." And it's like online school, so it's like very
Yeah.
expensive tuition for like a pretty slop online degree. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
I'm in the classes, they're pretty like they don't give a fuck, and every single person is a Starbucks partner.
Yeah. Interesting.
And
So it
it's
is like a
like
thing, but it's like
Thought I'm gonna grab my Alvo.
it's not like they're paying me to go to school like the same way that the U.S. military pays me to go to school.
no,
It's like
yeah,
it's like, okay, well, they can kind of copy paste with spending very few like ASU can kind of copy paste spending not a ton of resources, a bunch of these courses,
yeah,
and then we'll
exactly.
get for each of these students, we'll get about $4,000 a year, which isn't so bad considering the amount of work that like they're going to be putting way more effort into the people who are actually on campus spending
Yeah,
15 grand a year or whatever, right? Interesting.
It's a bizarre, and like the people were like it was sort of like the trans place to work for a while because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
had health insurance that covered a bunch of trans stuff, and
yeah.
they got rid of like all of that. And I found out that
Oh, they did?
they
Crazy.
started the ASU program when stores started unionizing, and the Better Medical program when stores started unionizing, and they were like, "Well, if you unionize, you don't get all these benefits," but they like just put them out when that happened,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I see.
they also started allowing credit card tips only to disincentivize unionizing because like it was not something they allowed before, but then they were like, "Oh, you get credit card tips, and if you're a union, you don't," which is
Interesting,
a huge portion
interesting.
of your tips.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like they didn't really, I mean, it's no surprise to me, but some people are like, they don't really care. I'm like, no, dude, they don't. It's a corporation.
That I almost it sounds like what do you call it? Like PR talk, but from the other side, where you're like, because like yeah, to not know that a corporation. I mean, I guess you can just kind of be naive of the
Yeah.
economic system, but yeah, I mean. There was a time where I feel like that was more a thing, right? In like the 80s or something. I feel like retention was really high for a lot of companies, and people just like loved the corporation they worked for, like AT&T
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, yeah. Tons of companies where it's like, oh, you go, you work there,
Yeah,
you
they
start in your
treat you
20s and you
well.
leave in your 60s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I put way too much oil in this. Oh well.
Yeah, but they removed a bunch of the trans coverage.
That's
Which-
crazy. I didn't really understand the economics behind it. I'd be like, okay, so I know a handful of people who like would just like go work their 20 hours a week and then get their like $80,000 FS, and I was like, I don't
Yeah.
know how this
You're right.
math is happening. It doesn't shock me that that stopped being a thing. But
No, me neither. But yeah, no, that also I do know people who literally worked at Starbucks for 6 months, got the insurance, got like 3 surgeries, took a bunch of medical leave, and then quit. Yeah. So
yeah.
which is
And
dope.
I feel like
Good for
during that
them.
time, I knew this person who started a GoFundMe for trans procedures. She's also, I mean, not to like, she's an extremely passing person.
Yeah.
And the GoFundMe was for 100K, and I was like, damn, at a certain point, you should probably just go work at Starbucks, right? I don't know.
What even costs that much? The
Dude,
best
I don't
bottom
know. I
surgery
don't know.
is in Thailand, and it runs you about 27.
Yeah, I have no idea. But
FFS is like 14 usually.
yeah.
I guess bottom surgery would probably be the most expensive, but if you had the money, I don't know why you wouldn't go to Thailand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. I had no idea. I mean, I guess yeah, a dollar goes way further in Thailand, and then also
they just have the best procedure there. They have a unique one. There's a single guy that has his own like unique way he does it, and it's like it has the best results, like objectively.
Yeah. Crazy. But yeah, it's crazy that those benefits are gone, but also not surprising at all because if they're like trying to, especially if they're trying to lean more towards a conservative audience, it's like, all right, well, you
Get
don't
the
want
fucking
all the
trannies out of here.
dolls. Yeah. All the
These
dolls working
faggots
there for
out of my
6 months. Yeah.
Starbucks. Which is like my Starbucks has I don't know, 9 trans people working at it of some variety on the spectrum.
Yeah, I
Like
think I remember you mentioning that.
like there's 4 other trans women, which is like very rare. Like we're the least common of the trans community, and there's 4 people there. Like that's a little bizarre, a little crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, wild. Wild. Do you see yourself staying at Starbucks for?
I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah. While I'm staying in the U.S., I'm gonna be staying at Starbucks, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I might be like, it's time to go.
Like leave the U.S.?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you think
I
you'd
don't know.
go? Any idea?
I don't know what the exit route would look like for that.
Maybe go to Thailand for real.
Not
even. I mean, no. Thailand's like one of my favorite places in the world.
No, I've heard Thailand is like gorgeous. My dad is a citizen of some other country, not America. So if I could prove that he's my dad, maybe I could get citizenship somewhere else. I don't know.
Yeah, depends on the country.
Think it's Scotland.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like keeping it a secret or something. Like
No,
it's
I've never met the guy.
Russia or okay.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know very
Okay,
much
yeah,
about
yeah.
him. Yeah, I don't know. That's one thought. Yeah, I don't know though. I'll probably stay at Starbucks for a while. I don't like the job, but I'm better at it than all my peers, and
Yeah.
it pays for my school. So while I can continue getting free school, I will keep doing it.
Yeah.
If that stopped, I would be gone from Starbucks in a heartbeat, though. If they stopped keeping me in school. I'd
Although
be
it
out.
is only oh well, it's not just the $4,000 a year. It's the
It's more so the benefit that
ASU. Yeah, exactly.
will nuke like $10,000 in my tuition each semester. Yeah. And I like don't have to do any work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Starbucks actually doesn't pay any of my tuition because I get a Pell Grant because I'm poor. So they don't actually pay anything because ASU nukes like 10 grand and then the Washington State Pell
Wait,
Grant
that actually
covers the
probably
rest.
applies to most people that work at Starbucks. Yeah. I mean, I would imagine most Starbucks employees qualify for the Pell Grant. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Hey, I mean,
I'm not sure.
You as an individual probably aren't making like exceptionally less at Starbucks than other people who work at Starbucks, right?
Yeah, but a lot of people are under 25 that work at Starbucks and would be doing the ASU program. And if you're under 25, it factors your parents' income.
Oh, that makes sense.
I have always gotten it, so I don't know. I don't know how hard it is. I got it even before I was 25 because
yeah.
my mom's a teacher. But
yeah, we also were dude, actually, yeah, we were watching this podcast the other day and the person was like one person was like mentioned the FAFSA and one of the other people on the podcast was like, okay, so what's a FAFSA? I was like, oh my god, that's crazy.
We gotta kill you, bro. Okay, I gotta go to work. You guys have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, have a good shift.
Yeah, peace.
Bye.
We gotta kill you, bro.
Yeah. I'll probably jump out of the Discord just because I'm cooking and shit.
Cool.